Hello and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'll talk about the different ways to create OData services, and I will discuss that when and how it's required and the use cases. So basically today I'll discuss the based on that CDS view. So let's discuss about actually how and why you need that OData services. So now you can think that is your CDS view, and that is your Fiori applications, Fiori or UI5 applications. But the problem is that your Fiori applications don't know about your CDS view, because CDS view data type cannot understand your Fiori or UI5 applications. So that is the reason another OData service come into the place. So that is OData services. So that is the reason first you need to convert your CDS view into OData service, and OData service will communicate your CDS view with your Fiori applications. So based on that, you need to consume your CDS view to the Fiori applications. So that is the reason you need to know how you can create the OData services. So basically two different ways you can create mainly two ways based on that ABAP code or GUI. Another is the CDS. I mean that from the directly CDS you can create also the OData service. So today actually I will discuss how you can create OData service from the CDS view and why actually it's needed. So here, for example, you have on view, CDS view, CDS view 1, CDS view 2. So you join, so basically that is the main CDS view or consumption CDS view. So you join or associate it from CDS view 1 to CDS view 2. So basically that is very simple CDS view. So here actually if you want, then you can just create the one like annotations. For example, like here you can just say that @OData dot publish true. So here you can create a CDS view, and basically from that CDS view you can get this data and this data. So basically that is very simple, and after using this annotation you can easily get OData publications, and after that you can just register in the SAP GUI. So this is very simple actually. That is the reason that is called the annotation based data services. But there is one problem. Problem is that so when you use these publications, then you cannot change the name of that service. You cannot change the service. So here the CDS view is like, for example, that is the CDS view name is CDS view 1. Then you also create a CDS view 1. You cannot change the service. Okay. And another thing is that it cannot support more layers. I mean that that is only one layer, like that is the CDS view 1 to CDS view 2. So that is the reason easily you can create the publications and you can get the on data. So it cannot create the more layers. Actually, that is the reason the second concept, like binding CDS base come. Okay, so let's discuss. So number one, that annotation based CDS we already understand, like it is very simple and you can just publish to that annotation, it will create. I will show you in the system. So now let's discuss about the second. So now, for example, you have CDS view 1, like on, that is like sales order items, and you have another CDS view like here sales order header, and that is sales order item, and you join from CDS view 1 to CDS view 2. It is very simple. Okay, and the same way you need to create another 2 CDS view, like for example that is CDS view 3 and CDS view 4. But here, that is, for example, that is the product data and that is the supply data. Okay, so here you can also join the product with the supplier, that is fine. So now if you now you can see that you may have find that there is no directly join from set A. So if I like here, so basically that is the, for example, that is set A, okay, so that is set B. So now you can see that you have 2 different sets and there is no join from any of this CDO from here to here. So now if you published OData published here, then you will get, like for example, if you use that annotation on that CDS view, because you have to expose the CDS view only on that CDS view. So here, if you put this annotation here, then actually you will get only this CDS view. You will not get the product. And the same way, if you execute that OData CDS view here, then you will get only the set V. You will not get connection that set A. But here is your Fury applications. Fury or UI5 applications, then actually you need to join either this one or this one. But you cannot do this together. You have to keep only one. So either this one, either this one. So but you have the two set, right? So in this case, how you can do that is the issues, right? Because you cannot provide the two service to the applications, but if you don't provide the two service, then actually you cannot get that all four CDS view. So that is the reason the data binding concept come. So how it look like that? So in this case, here you cannot directly connect your CDS view. You don't need to publish here. It not require. So here actually so in this case, what you have to do, you have to first create a service definition. That is called from that service definition, you have to create the service binding. So here okay, so this is definition. So now what you have to do, this set A, you have to expose this service binding. So here actually you have to connect this set A and set V, whatever it is, with that service definition. So it doesn't matter how many CDS view we'll have, and from that service definition you have to bind the service, and from this binding service actually you will get only one CDS view, and after that you can connect your CDS view to your applications. So now you can see that how you can, so now actually it doesn't matter that how many CDS in future you can create another service, and you can create another service. How many services, it doesn't matter. It's like 5, 6, and here also like 3, it's like 7. So in this way you can see that you have many CDS view, and you can easily just service binding, and from that service binding you can just call to your applications. And another thing is that you can give a name. So now here you cannot change the name of the service, but here you can also change your name and you can apply your applications. So that is the things. So issues, and the solve is the service binding. But the most important thing is that this service binding concept only and only support that NetWeaver version 7.53. So before that version you cannot create the service binding in the CDS base. You will not get the service binding option from the CDS view. In this case you have to go to the ABAP based or ABAP code based with the gateway filter. So this is the important things you have to remember. So let's get started in the CDS view with the editing. So now that is my system, and here if I go to the code data services, so already I have that 3 CDS view, that is the products, and that is the product header and the product supplier. So actually I connected with the different CDS view to different CDS view. So now actually that, as I told, that if it is the annotation, like for example that if I use that here, that is the OData dot publish to, then actually it will easily create a service. So let it create here. So you can see that is the product. So let's get started. So here just activate. It is activating. Okay, so now you can see that it is a service created, but you need to copy this service and you need to just activate that service here. So basically that is the main service. So after that you need to add service, just local. So now actually you need to add service here, but as I told that this service has been created based on that CDS view, you cannot change the name here. So you need to just local objects, that's it. So this service has been created automatically. Actually you will find here, if you go back, then its service it will be available here. I mean that if you this, you can see that is the service is available, and you can see in the gateway clients is not the fact. But now as I told that, for example, I have the 3 CDS view. So now actually I have to use the bind service. So how I can do this, like that is our main service, and from here I can see that the service, the new service definition, this is coming, this option is coming because my NetWeaver version is more than 7.53. If I go to the status and here that navigation, sorry, the product details, you can see the basis is 7.53 or 7.54. Actually it is the more than 7.53. So that is the reason you can find that service definition here. So just click on that. So for example, like get a service binding next. Okay, so now by default it is exposed that CDS view 1. So at the same way you can expose others, like here expose jet a I EPM product, actually product header, and again expose that is jet a I jet a supplier. So now you can see that I can expose as many as so, and you can see that I can change my service name here. So it is not that only one service. So just activate it here. So activate it. So now actually if I go to the business service, that service definition, you can see that is the service binding already created, service definition from that service. So you need to use that new service binding here. So like for example that jet a binding example, and building type, that is the OData version UI2. So this service definition is that definition here, and this definition actually it's exposed the total 3 CDS view. So just next. So now you can see that is the service definition, and after that you need to just add if you want another, that is also possible. So now if you just click on the publish, so you can see that is automatically published with that all 4 product and product header and product supplier. And from here actually you can also see the preview and the view area. So basically that is the way you can solve your complex issues, and obviously you have that many CDS view and you can follow this. So in this another video I will and this service also available in the gateway. I'm not showing, but you can find it easily. So yeah, that is the way you can create the service, and if you face any complex issue. So that's it. If you really like this video, please subscribe and comments out if you face any problem. Thank you so much.